Hey y'all, I don't know what happened, but it made me start the live stream over. Like it just made me start the whole live stream over. So now I gotta do it over. So I gotta start it over. I don't even see it in my. That's crazy, yo. Like I don't even know what happened. Like I was doing a live. Like it ain't even in my studio app. Like usually if there's an issue, like I don't even see the live stream. So I don't know what happened with the live, but y'all can join over here and we'll keep it going. So I'm not gonna yep, I titled it different too, so I could see if it was a little slightly different. Hold on, let me share, copy. Let me reshare so I can get the people in here. Hold up. Live now. Boom, boom, boom. Hold on, y'all. I'm just sharing this on my phone. Give me a second. Live now. And let me just put my phone number in the chat. Give me a second. Go to my channel. Boom. This shit is fucking crazy, yo. Hold on, let me come here. Yeah, okay, so let me put my phone number back in the chat. Yeah, okay, so let me put my phone number back in the chat. Yeah, okay, so let me put my phone number back. Pin that to the top. So what I was saying was, as I was saying, so Bezos that y'all see in the chat, right? She's the reason for a lot of this growth. They always say we don't give props to women. So when I had the channel, I wasn't really doing much with it. And she was like, well, if you want to grow the channel, you got to do this. So she's, an integral part to the growth that this channel has had. And I just wanted to give her props publicly, passing this. So she's the one that said do the shorts. It was some other tweaks she would say do. I can't remember those, but when she said do them shorts took off different topics, relationship topics, stuff like that. So shout out to her as always. And she's an excellent moderator. So I just wanted to give her props for assisting me in growing this channel, because this channel, when y'all see 35K, this channel has been around since 2020, something like that. But I didn't start actively using this channel until 2023. So in 2020, in about the summer of 2023 is when I started using this channel. So in 2 years, I've really grown to this 35K. So shout out to Bezos for that. Love you. What's up, Michael?
Hey, shalom, Cap. Hey,
What's
but
up?
when you gonna give Bezos her props, shalom to the sister. And then it went out. I was like, oh, I'm gonna go out like that to where she can stay anonymous. That's it. But
That's
hey,
why I made sure I said it again.
but it's one thing I want to say is that people be saying about how you be speaking about the ills that's all in Israel and everything.
Mm-hmm.
You do speak about the good, because for the
Right.
longest time I wanted to be anonymous. Nah, Cap, don't say. I remember you used to I used to text you like, nah, don't say that, Cap, like
Yeah.
that. But
Yeah.
you do give people their props when they do good. You do let them
Yeah.
know
I
that,
think
hey, this
it's
person has helped out a lot.
yeah. And I think those things are important because you do them. And why shouldn't you get rewarded, for your work? And I ain't never, one thing I like about ISUBK, I'm going to tell you what I like about ISUBK. I have yet to see a brother get a rank raise, a promotion, an award, a sister get rewarded for anything, and then feel like envy in the room or in the crowd or in the comment section and stuff like that. And this has just been one place that existed where a brother or sister can get praise and get props and get awards and it just be accepted. So I venerate that out into the world because they need to see that. So, Mike does a lot. A lot of y'all got y'all subscriptions at least for 30 days. Y'all don't renew it, but y'all at least got it for them 30 days from Mike. Y'all got free oils, free perfumes, free everything. So I like to give their props out. I like to give the award.
Yeah, and I don't do it for my name to get out or nothing like that. This is just for something to where, I think it's a scripture that says something about if you can or don't know what to do, give it to the priest. It's something similar to that. I will have to find that because
say that again. If it's what?
If you I think it's talking about like money or something. If you can't or you don't know what to do with it or you can't do it yourself, give it to the priest.
I have to find
it. Know what to do.
Yeah, I have to find
like,
that out.
It's something around that order. And I needed to write it down because at times, man, I'll be when I'm on break, I'll just be reading the scriptures, and a lot of times it'd be so heavy that I'd be like, okay, I'm gonna remember that, but I never write them down. Or
yeah,
if I write them down,
that'd be good. If you find that one, definitely give that one to me. I would love to know that scripture as well.
I'm gonna have to find that one. I remember I seen that because I think Proverbs, Ecclesiasticus. Oh man, you talk about something that'll make you stronger and more understanding. Those are great canon.
Right.
And I believe, like you saying, that how brothers and sisters are not envious or jealous of the other one.
Yeah.
Because they know that it helps the nation. We all one. To where if the brother gets a rank raise, that's just like me, like getting up. Or it's all of us becoming stronger to where you want to see your brother or your sister get stronger.
Right.
Get more knowledge and get more understanding to where we all just working with each other and working on each other to keep us leveled and keep us right.
Hold on 1 second. Caller, hold on. Nah, you so right about that, Mike. And that's why I like to give props. That's my girl right there, Beso, so I like to give props. Hold on, I got one more call. All right, wait. All right, Mike, I appreciate it. Hey, shalom, brother.
All
right. Next person in the queue, it says Antonio.
Yeah, G, hello?
Yeah, what's going on, brother? You got a question or comment?
Yeah, I was just a little quick little thing. Man, do you think people is getting lazier with this culture because you can study how you study, you can study how the other person study, you can study how the pastor study, but most people is just depending on man to give them information instead of talking to the creator theyself. So it's like a middleman.
Yeah, how you talk to the creator? There ain't never been a time that it was not a middleman, brother.
Yeah, but you know what I'm talking about? It's
no,
like,
I don't. I don't know what you're talking about. There's never been a time of communication with the Most High, and there was not a middleman.
Yeah, that's true. But I'm just saying, like, okay, how you study,
right?
Like you study and a pastor study, it's just like somebody just going to church and they could study just as much as the pastor study.
Hold on 1 second.
They'd rather not read.
Hold on 1 second. To the person asking how do I call, you just dial the number that's pinned to the top. So you pick up your phone and you dial 862-224-9027. Go ahead, brother. You said the way I study, the way the pastor study. Go ahead.
Yeah, it's always been a middleman we talk to, to talk to the creator. But I'm saying, like, most people is getting lazier to where they don't want to read. They just want to go to church. Don't study like you study and put in the work to learn the information. They rather just sit down and just let you tell them the information.
Okay, so you're talking about two different things at the surface level, right? So,
yeah,
because studying is not a monolith. What I mean by studying is not a monolith. It's not one way. There's not one way to study. But what you're saying is we don't want to be taught.
Yeah, exactly. Right? Exactly.
So now, for example, when you say the church don't teach you nothing.
Exactly.
The Christian
That's
church,
what I'm saying.
right? The Christian church don't teach you anything. But if you come to our classes, which we have our classes Monday through Friday, 7 to 9 p.m., the class is designed for you to listen and ask questions and get your questions answered. That's how it's designed. So the church is designed where we just gonna tell you, but you better not ask too many questions. And if they get too tough,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, exactly.
Whereas
And
ours,
you can't even, if you go against them, it's like how would you say it? If you go against them, it's like you don't know what you're talking about.
oh, wait, you're right. Wait, hold on 1 second. I got to turn my chat to subscription only. Hold on 1 second. So, but that's important. So now that's what we separate. So what you're talking about is more so learning, because studying, like I study by sometimes I study by listening. Like I would record the class, replay, and write the scriptures down. Sometimes I study by the topic. So there's no set way that you got to study, but the teaching is more important. The church don't teach, and that's where we come in at. We teach.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what I was just saying. Like most people is getting lazy to where they don't want to, like you say, study and learn and get the info.
Caller, hold on.
Sit there and just let somebody else do the work for them. Really what I'm trying to say.
Right.
Just let another man do the work for them instead of learning everything about the Creator, learning what he likes, learning what he don't like, and learning what your purpose is on earth and why you're here to be here and get to where you got to go to the next realm. But most people just want to sit there these days and let another person just preach to them, but they're not really absorbing in the information.
I agree with that.
Yeah, that's all I was saying, but I wasn't like trying to throw too many things, but man, my mind.
No, I got exactly.
So
No, I got it. That's why I said it that way. I knew exactly what you was talking about.
Yeah, I'm not saying you got to talk to the Creator yourself, because we all know, the Creator is a busy man, but we just saying like most people is getting lazy to where they don't want to absorb the information and put it to work, and they just want to keep going to like a church or something to where somebody giving them the information and they're not really putting it to work. So that's what I was saying, brother. But my name is Antonio Scott, y'all. I'm a workout man, and my channel is Fit Flame Mode. So I appreciate this brother, what he doing. Good brother. Have nothing negative to say about the brother. And man, y'all support the brother. He's a black brother doing his thing, man. He's not saying nothing negative. He's telling you all positive. But the last thing I gotta say, the truth hurts.
Damn right. All right, no sweat, brother.
Peace, bro.
All right, peace. Next person in the queue is my good brother Charles.
Brother Captain.
What's going on, brother?
Man, I just had to chime in, check on you, see how you doing, and just had a topic that I wanted to talk about.
Okay, I'm doing good, brother. What you want to talk about?
It's the first thing. The brother Mike had said something. He wanted to bring out a verse, but he didn't bring it all the way out. Was he talking about Matthew 18 and 19 when 18 and 16 about addressing sin within your community?
No, he was talking about if you don't know what to do with your money, give it to the priest.
Okay, so and that's kind of why I called it, because the Dr. Umar thing, I got to talk about. So I signed another video with him interviewing you about it.
Right. He's definitely. I'm gonna play a video. Shout out to my brother Abaya out of Atlanta. He sent me a video. I'm gonna show y'all just how perverted Umar Johnson is after this call. But go ahead, brother.
Yeah, for him to even, so when, we can say it for married men that weren't married before that got involved with a woman. Mm-hmm. And let's just say the woman she's demonic, or she just got a bad spirit. She's gonna put you on the spot. You did everything wrong, you did this, you did that. Why did he have to go on a live and say the things? Because you done played the videos before about her being a throat goal and a thigh and a fish thigh. Isn't she a queen? Isn't she black? So that went out the window.
Yeah, all that went out the window, man. He don't care about none of that, man. That man don't care about none of that, man. That's what y'all, listen, y'all think he cared. That nigga loved them hoes. That's it. That's all. All we finding out is that that man loves them hoes. That's what we finding out. There ain't nothing else to know. You ain't got to think about nothing else. Don't ponder. That man loved them hoes. That's what y'all see.
And just like how you said before, it wasn't like it was one time. You could have found out she was a hoe or whatever you claimed she was, but you went back for more. And then just like you said about
she's not even a nurse. She's not even a nurse's aide.
That's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Crazy work. But yeah, I just wanted to call in on that. And then also as well, I know you don't like talking about it, but what you call it, Gorilla Hebrew. When
you said I don't like talking. You said I don't like talking about it.
You don't like bringing it up because it's like irrelevant.
No. I'll bring that shit up. Listen, man, let me tell you something. When you talk about Gorilla Hebrew, first of all, you can say whatever the fuck you want about that bum ass nigga, and I'm gonna tell you why. All these Israelites that said, Cap, you too hard, you too hard. That nigga right now is saying all y'all niggas is fake Israelites. He's acting like his white mama. That's what Gorilla Hebrew was at. Gorilla Hebrew. Listen, I saw this video. I saw this video by I know he's in House of David, but I can't remember the brother's name. But I know he's from House of David. And he's getting on the whole your mama side not being an Israelite, being a heathen. And I know he mad. I know that he's mad because Gorilla Hebrew, who was a prominent Israelite, nobody could say he was not, is now saying that all of you are fake Israelites and y'all getting mad at me. Y'all still got hope for this nigga? Y'all still rooting for this nigga? This nigga said y'all are cosplaying as Israelites. And he's acting like his white mama. His white mama side is why he want a white man to yell at black women, is why he's a cuckold, is why he's all of that. So for all y'all that said, Cap, you supposed to forgive, it ain't for me to forgive, it's for me to expose. He didn't offend me. I mean, listen, when we talk about what Christians do, Eddie Long didn't offend me. T.D. Jakes didn't offend. They didn't do nothing to me personally. It's my job to expose it. That's my job. And I remember when I was in his group chat and he trying to go live like 2 weeks after this shit happened. I'm not letting that shit slide. Now he said all y'all niggas is fake Israelites. So just for the record, it ain't never a time that you can't talk about him. Listen, we talk about Martin Luther King. That nigga been dead for 40-something years. And we still talk about Martin Luther King. And that nigga dead. This nigga alive. This nigga alive, taking it up the ass, saying y'all is fake Israelites.
And that's what I wanted to get into real quick. And I know people was calling it earlier, but I just want to get into that real quick. And that's why I brought up that's why I brought up the Matthew 8:16 verse about addressing sin within a community. And if someone sins against you, you are the first to speak to them privately. You and him had a private conversation, and then the people.
Okay, but let me. Right, but I'm sorry. Wait, hold on 1 second. Caller, hold on. Matthew 18 only applies if it's like me and you, Charles, on the phone. If you had a direct issue with me, then Matthew 18 applies. But if I do something that's just outright wrong, period, it's not a Matthew's 18 thing. You're just talking about what I'm doing. Like Umar Johnson, is that Matthew's 18?
No, because it didn't affect us.
Well,
it didn't affect me.
Yeah, thank you. So just like Umar Johnson is not Matthew's 18, what I'm saying about Gorilla Hebrew is also not Matthew. I think Israelite, I ain't talking about you now, Charles. I don't think Israelites really know the scriptures. If you think Matthew's 18 is about Gorilla Hebrew, but it's not about Umar, you don't know the Bible. The same way I'm talking about Umar Johnson for his wickedness is the same reason same way I'm talking about Gorilla Hebrew. It's the same.
I wanted to give him a nickname. because he said he's detaching himself from the Hebrew Israelite
He ain't
community.
detaching himself from that strap, though.
Oh, and hey, Cap, his new
Crazy. All right. You too. You 1-3.
Oh, shalom, Cap.
Shalom. Who's this?
This is yes, sir.
Hey, so before you get into it, hey, somebody send me that short clip where Gorilla Hebrew said y'all cosplaying as Israelites. It's only like a minute long. Somebody text my phone 862.
Yes, sir. I heard you saying something about like the some of our old ancestors were called fathers and stuff like that. So the Christians.
Wait, hold on 1 second.
Okay.
Yeah, I might have to move.
Saying if Christ, God, always the Father. How you deal with that question?
Okay, the way you deal with that question is you just say God was, is, and is to come. He's the Ancient of Days. Whether he had he's always the Father, because there's nothing that existed without him. You know, like Abraham is called like the father of our faith.
Yes, sir.
Faith is not a child, right?
Right.
Faith is not a child, but yet Abraham is the father of faith. The father of our faith is Abraham, and it's not a child. So you can be a father, and it's not talking about a literal father. It's my IG is Tazaryach. Yeah, you can send it to my IG. So you can be a father, and it's not talking about, like, the Most High is our father, right?
Right.
But he didn't have sex with your mother. He didn't have sex with Rachel. He didn't have sex with Rebecca. He didn't have sex with Leah, Bilhah, or Zilpah. But he's still our father. The father is about the relationship. The father is not about a literal intercourse, because there's no woman up there. There's no woman up there. This is what you ask the Christian. Is there a mother up there with the Most High that he has sex with? They're going to say no.
Right.
So the father is about a relationship context. It's not about a literal context.
Right. Okay.
All right?
Yes, sir.
All right, no sweat. I appreciate it, brother.
Yes, sir.
All right, no sweat. I don't want to say the female's name on the call, but
yeah,
you call.
No.
Got you.
Yeah, I called earlier. I don't want to take too much time, but I just want to be transparent about the situation and get your opinion on it. That's cool. So I've been studying.
You going in and out. You said you've been studying?
Oh, yeah, I've been studying since I was like 17 now. And so pretty much like 10 years I've been studying it. But I think I'm getting to a point where I've watched so many videos of different camps where I see where they're like the agreement with as far as law. But
brother, you say you see it as far as they're in agreements, but it's keep going in and out. I don't know if you're talking to me through a device or what.
Yeah, can you hear me better now?
No. Damn. Like I hear you, but then I hear you for like 5 words and then it breaks up. Maybe staying stationary.
Oh, okay. It's probably better now.
Yeah, it's better now.
All right, cool.
So you said you left off where you said you've been watching the videos and you see where, and then it went out.
Okay, so I see where there's like an agreement between all of the camps that I've been watching. And so like the commandments and everything and the laws, of course, things like that. But there's some things like different prophecies and things where yours might differ from this camp, but long story short, now I'm like, okay.
You went out again. You went out again. You said now when?
I'm like, now it's time for me to start kind of
find a camp to get into, and I'm just kind of stuck there, you know.
You kind of stuck
Because I'm
at
hearing a
you
lot
kind
of
of stuck with what
different
camp? You kind of stuck with what camp to get into?
what camp to choose from. Yeah,
Yeah, my camp probably ain't yours.
yeah, yeah, and that's fine. That's fine.
Reason why I
You
say
know,
that is
but I was
because reason why I say that because, like, when James 1:8 says a double-minded mind, like we like
yeah,
people that can just make a decision and sit in it. Somebody join GMS, sit in that. You join IUIC, sit in that. Don't be
yeah.
confused about it, because I won't recruit you like that. Like
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna give you an example. I'm gonna give you an example. I'm gonna give an example. This off brand. This ain't got nothing
All
to do
right.
with you. This ain't got nothing to do with you. This is just an example. When I meet a woman, right?
Mm-hmm.
Let's say if I get with a woman and I tell her I got more than one wife, a lot of times that woman is interested because, of course, you say you got more than one wives. Damn, you got the balls to say that to me. So sometimes the interest is that. If in the
Yeah.
process of her still wanting the court, every time I say something, she bring up a wife or she bring up, you say this to all your wives and shit like that, I'll tell her, hey, this might not be for you. And the reason why I
Yeah.
say that is because I know that I can convince her to still be my wife, even though she's asking about other wives. But I also know
Yeah.
if I convince her to do that, she's only doing it because I'm convincing her. She's not walking into it of her own accord. So I'm not gonna convince her. I'll tell you, hey, this might not be for you. You might want to think twice.
Yeah.
And the way I'm saying it like now is exactly how I'll say it to her. I'll say it to her exactly like, hey, you might want to think about this, because I'm not about to convince you to be with me and deal with me and my other wives, because it's just me and you. You're not married to them. You're only married to me. So why would I tell you
Right.
about what I'm doing with them? So it's the same way with you say you've been to all these other camps and you don't know which one to go through. I'm not going to now make a comparison between my school and every other school. You got to make that decision on your own.
For
So that
myself.
right.
Right.
So that
Right.
way you made the decision yourself. So I would say
Right.
don't come here. That's what I'm gonna tell you. Don't come here, because we don't play that. You either with us or you're not. Now everybody else,
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
everybody else, you know what everybody else got? Everybody else got unity camps. I don't have a unity camp. I don't believe in
Unity camp.
yeah, what I mean by
Like you.
unity camps is all the other Israelites believe that they could all just sit together, go to camp together, do all of that. I don't believe none of that shit. I don't believe none of that. And on
Yeah.
this subject, because this is in my title, on the subject of unity camps, and this for my brother. So there's a good friend of my good brother of mine. His name is Corey on Clubhouse. So Corey has on God First Game. They have good rooms on Clubhouse, and there's other Israelites that have good, like Sons of Thunder has a good room on Clubhouse, right? And so a lot of Israelites from different camps be on the stages on Clubhouse. So you might hear Corey, like yesterday. Corey said, "Yeah, this is an online unity camp." It's not an online unity camp to me, but I get why they saying it. Because on Clubhouse, I'm on a lot of stages with a lot of different people from different walks of life, but it's not unified. I'm not unified with them either. So I don't believe in unity camps. So you can in your position, you can go anywhere. If you go to any other camp, they not gonna have a problem if you chill with another camp and go to camp with other camps. I am. So that's why I'm saying
Yeah.
IHBK might not be for you, because we are closed-minded. We are not open-minded.
Right. Right. No, and I understand that, and I think maybe you heard it wrong or so.
Mm-hmm.
But I didn't join the camp though. I'm talking about just YouTube, just straight up.
No, I said, but you said when
I'm,
thought about joining the camp.
Yeah.
Yeah, you said you thought about it, right?
And I'm in between, basically just like watching them, and because and no offense to you or no other camp,
Right.
but I've like listened, and I'm like, I don't really agree with that, like
Right.
100%,
Right.
and even it don't have to be 100%, but just for the majority, because I'm hearing a lot of good information from different camps, and that's pretty much just to sum it all up. I was thinking, and I just wanted to get your opinion on it. If I just sat back and just follow the laws for now until I find a camp. Because IUIC came up to me out here in person and they asked, like, hey, you want to, like, you know, come into class and stuff. And I follow IUIC. I mean, not follow them, but I watch them too. And it's the same kind of thing. I'm like, you know what I mean? So it's kind of like, yeah.
Okay. Oh, I'm sorry. Here's what I would tell you, first of all. And this is to the whole blackity black world, the whole conscious community, the whole Christian community, Islam community, any community where black people, Hispanics, and Native Indians are waking up out the truth, waking up out the darkness and coming into the truth. Stop saying you want to go to a place that you agree with, because that's Christian. Even what you're saying, that's Christian. Go to where the Lord sends you. And where the Lord sends you is more than likely going to be the place you need, not what you want. And that's the problem. Like, the truth is not your mama. Now, again, I'm not talking to you directly, but you're giving me an excellent thing. I appreciate it. And I appreciate you letting me say it and not getting offended. The truth is not your mama. The truth is your daddy. When the truth is your mama, you want your mama to coddle you and hug you and hold you and say, baby, it's going to be okay. Your daddy want to whoop your ass. Your daddy, listen, your daddy, let me tell you what your daddy want to do. Your daddy going to watch you fall and he ain't going to touch you. He going to say, hey, get up. Your daddy going to watch you fight and he going to prepare you for the fight, but he not jumping in the fight. Your daddy going to want you to get tested. Your daddy going to want you to get hit. He going to want you to get punched, and he want to see your endurance. He want to see your fortitude. He want to see your discipline. He going to see if all the things that he taught you, you're going to do. That's the truth. And if you could endure that, then you might be fit for the truth. But if you start saying, well, I need this to sit right with me. I need this to feel right with me. I got to feel, you know, you're looking for your mama. That's what you're looking for. You're not looking for your daddy. When I got the ISUBK, I didn't know ISUBK. And I always tell this story because this is so fucking amazing. The way I got the ISUBK is so amazing to me because I went to a brother who I did not know was in GMS and asked him where the truth was at. Now, he never told me he was in GMS, but me and him had built a bond, and I say to him, I say, where is the truth at? And that nigga said ISUBK. I never heard of them.
Wow.
And that's how I got to ISUBK. And I had, and ISUBK wasn't my mama because ISUBK was 2 hours away. And here's the other crazy part. When I find out that ISUBK, there's a brother named Shy. I still text, me and him text back and forth every now and again to this day. There's a brother named Shy. He's a Manasseh. He's a Cuban. He's in Jersey. When I'm talking about ISUBK, I run into him by this time. And he's even making sure that I got, because like when the Passover, when I went to my first Passover, I didn't know that you had to close the Passover. And he made sure that I knew about the closing of the Passover so that I could still get the ISUBK's closing of the Passover. So everybody made sure, Sean made sure I got the state of the ISUBK, Hezekiah made sure I got the ISUBK. Everybody did that. And I had to drive 2 hours a day, 5 to 6 days a week for like 2 years. That's my father. Because they ain't say, I ain't get a school in New York City until 2017. I joined UPK in 2010. So when you looking for comfortability, you might want to just check your spirit. You should be looking for a battle. You should be looking for a battle. You should be looking for a fight. You should be looking for something that's going to test you. If you're not being tested, it might not be what you need. It might not be what you look. It might not be what you looking for. Might not be what you need. That's what you want. All right.
Yeah, I agree, brother. I appreciate it.
Hey, no sweat, brother. You take care.
You too.
All right. Let me play this video for all y'all nut-ass niggas that be crying about Gorilla. This is what Gorilla Hebrew said about y'all niggas. Let me show y'all what he said about y'all niggas. All y'all niggas that thought I was bad, I was wrong. This is what he said about y'all niggas.
I'm not a part of the Hebrew Israelite community. I just got done talking about it. I can't be associated with the Hebrew Israelites anymore. Real deal. How do you become an Israelite? You don't become an Israelite.
Damn.
I'm not.
He said, He said, how do you become a Hebrew Israelite? That nigga said, you don't become a Hebrew Israelite. This y'all nigga. Listen, me and Gorilla was cool until I found out you're getting banged in your ass. And let me just tell y'all something. Let me just tell y'all something off top. It's worse that the woman is banging him in the ass. Now, homosexuality is wrong across the board. So a man doing it to a man is bad. But it's worse that a woman is banging him in the ass. You know why? Twofold. Number one, he really prefers a man to do it, but don't want to go that far. So he found a woman. And when you listen to the messages, the woman saying the messages like, I'll like you more if you let me do that to you. So now you got this woman pretend to be a man. And I wonder how, as she got this nigga face down, ass up, like face down, ass up, as she got him face down, ass up, how is she looking at him, banging him in the ass? And as y'all get mad at me for not letting it go because you ain't supposed to let sin go, this what he's saying about y'all niggas. Let me play it again.
Real deal. How do you become an Israelite? You don't become an Israelite. I'm not coming in representing the Hebrew Israelite community anymore. Nah, I ain't doing that. Somebody asked me like, oh, so what do you identify as now if you're saying you're not a so-called Hebrew Israelite? Why lead a movement? Well, because it's a movement. And movements stop. But are actually cosplaying as the ancient Israelites.
He said, look.
And
he said, play it again.
But are actually cosplaying as the ancient Israelites.
Look, say it again.
Because it's a movement. And movements stop. But are actually cosplaying as the ancient Israelites. And
that nigga said y'all cosplaying as ancient Israelites, man. I'll never not talk about that nigga. I'm sorry. And I'm not sorry. And it's only because y'all niggas like him. When I talk, y'all, the way that y'all defend Guerrilla Hebrew is the way niggas defended Polite. Like Ine just said, why he mad at us? Shouldn't be mad at us. Now, I wanted to show, so my brother Abaya sent me this video. I'm going to show you how perverted Umar Johnson is. And I think this is sad right here. What Umar Johnson does, wait, sidebar. This is my baby girl. She want to beat me so bad. Look at her. She got my headphones on and the hat. She want to beat me so bad. But anyway, let me show this video of Umar Johnson, this perverted ass. Listen, now, when I play this video, right? When I play this video, Umar Johnson, this is why I said, this is how you know he's a pervert. Because Umar Johnson is supposed to be a psychologist, PhD, King Kong of consciousness, the creme de la creme, the top. And watch what Umar Johnson is doing in this video. Watch what he's doing in this video. Now, y'all tell me, why is Umar Johnson putting the camera on this black woman's butt? I don't know if she black or not. She could be African. I don't know. But just the fact that Umar Johnson is making this video. Look at him. How perverted is that? That's pervert. Cornball, whoever just said cornball, Black Dazzle, that's perverted on a whole nother level, man. That nigga's a pervert. Nothing but a pervert. He can't, don't tell me he ain't no pervert. Listen, man, if y'all saw I put this video up, so I think 2 days ago, I was on Clubhouse. Shout out to God First Gang. Shout out to God First Gang. Shout out to Corey. They had a room going, and they had a lot of Israelites on the stage. Daniela was on the stage. Deacon was on the stage. Hakah was on the stage. If I missed somebody, I apologize. And so as we on the stage, of course, Corey, because, you know, it's rare that me and Deacon are in the same spaces, right? So Corey brings him up. And so now they asking the questions about, would me and Deacon ever do a debate? Of course, I said no. I'm never debating him, ever. And so he was like, no to what? I said no to any of it. I'm not debating him. And so, but I said I do like Hassad. So they was like, why you say that? Now, here's why I said, well, I actually do like Hassad. But I knew in saying that they would say, oh, you're trying to divide. And I wanted to give a testament and an example, because a lot of Israelites like me, but they be hating on ISUBK as if I don't say fuck you if you don't like ISUBK, because I do. Maybe y'all need to hear that. If you like me and don't like my school, then fuck you. Like, that's just how I feel, right? So, well, when I said it, I wanted to just give that example. Because when I said it, they try to make it seem like divide. I said, yeah, but a lot of y'all like Cap, but y'all don't like ISUBK. So I want to just make sure. So Corey used the term unity camp, and then everybody think it's like a kumbaya, peaceable moment between myself and Deacon. So I just wanted to make sure I said this. And here's another funny thing Deacon and Hakah said they do. They said that when I forgot about this, that when I say fuck Deacon, I mean it is fuck Deacon. So I'm still like when they asked me, I said I ain't say nothing today. So I'm not saying none of this to cause no strife or nothing like that, because it's never strife. Like, I don't have, y'all got to understand, when I talk about things, if I talk about Israelites, if I talk about subjects or stuff like that, I don't have, it's never personal. It's not strife against something. It's not like if I see Deacon, it's F you Deacon or anything like that. I'm primarily talking about your character. So when I'm saying F Deacon, it's about character. It's not about him personally. It's about like looking at the way he moves, and I'm like, nah, I don't fuck with that like that. It's like that. So I ain't got no issue with him. And then that's what Deacon always do. Deacon always do this, right? Whenever we on a stage together, and if he an honest man, he gonna fess up to it. If Deacon whenever we on a stage together, Deacon always do a gesture. So the last time, he apologized for putting up this video with IUIC and the brother ISUBK, us training. And then today the other day the gesture he did was he took a video down where he was clearly lying on. And so they was like, do I accept the gesture? If you go back and listen to it, you're going to hear me say, yeah, he took it down. But you're going to hear me say live on the stage, like, I'm the realest nigga. Like, I don't sugarcoat. So if you go back and listen to it, it's on his channel and my channel. I took the video off of his channel because he uploaded it. So I took the video off his channel. I'm honest, too. So I took the video off his channel. But I said with him on the stage, I said, I appreciate you taking the video down, but I don't believe none of that shit. I still believe that you did it the way that you did it. And the reason why I said that publicly on stage is because I don't have to do nothing behind nobody's back, and I'm not emotional about it. And neither was he. When I said I still believe it the other way, he didn't get in his feelings about it. And I think that's what people got to learn. Like, you can have a healthy distaste for somebody and you ain't got to talk to them crazy because you got this healthy distaste for him. And that's just what I have. I have a distaste for Deacon, but I don't have a personal thing against him at all. So I just want that for the record, because I don't want niggas to think, you know, we are unified or disunified. We like somewhere maybe like somewhere not in the middle, but like the middle move like this. So it could be a slap or it could be cool. A slap or cool. A slap or cool. Y'all can't tell me I ain't the funniest Israelite on the planet. I'm telling you. You can't tell me that. But I appreciate y'all rocking with me. I am about to roll. Chrisean Rock says she's gonna be a transgender. Chrisean Rock, this how you know Christianity is a fucking disease and mental health is real. Like, Chrisean has no friends. She has nobody that loves her. Because if somebody loved Chrisean Rock, they would sit her down somewhere. But everybody around Chrisean Rock wants to make money off of her. See, y'all play dirty every time y'all bring General Hyman in it. Like, the general, y'all got to understand this. Let me put this disclaimer out there. Whenever I'm talking, I'm never talking about all the generals, all 7 of them. They on a level that I'm just not at. So I'm not talking about them. When I'm saying the funniest, the generals don't even count. Y'all play dirty when y'all bring the generals in there. That's dirty because that's like, they all my fathers. Those are my fathers up there. I'm not talking about them. But as the good son that I aim, work, and be, funniest nigga out there, man. I'm telling him, sorry. So I appreciate y'all rocking with me, man. Is there anything I missed that I was supposed to talk about? Let me check my phone real fast. Let me see if there was anything I missed before I go. I showed Umar was a pervert. Let me see if there's more to this video. Let's watch this video again. Watch this video again. This is a pervert, y'all. He made this video so he could highlight this woman's physical shape. This is a demon. This is crazy work.
Lord have mercy.
Now, somebody said, I think there was another video, but it's on my other phone. Somebody in the chat said, prove we in a new covenant. This is how stupid niggas is. Anybody that say, hold up. Anybody that asks you to prove we in a new covenant, just ask them if they under Christ or not. Shalom. All right. So until next time, let me see if any comments are missing. I think I got everything. Also, make sure you go to callgas.com, place your order, get the baddest body butters, oils, hair crack, beard oil. I'm going to bring the incense back. I'm working on bringing the incense back. We got Commanding Jenny Hanna's lecture. Shout out to Bezos. Bezos is the bomb, yo. Y'all make sure y'all give a heart to Bezos in the chat. Give a heart to Bezos B in the chat. Commander Jenny Hanna's lecture is Friday. Let me see if I can get the flyer. Hold up. Let me see if I got it here. Let me see. I'll be having so many pictures. Sometimes it's easier to go to the channel. Commander Jenny Hanna, those hearts for you, Bezos. Commander Jenny Hanna's lecture. Are we done yet? Where do we go from here? 7 p.m., 9 p.m., August 1st, this Friday, 9909 Roosevelt Road, Westchester, Illinois, 60154. Did I make that thumbnail? Yeah, listen, I'm trying. Listen, this is the thumbnail. This is the thumbnail I put on there. Look, let me show y'all. This is the thumbnail. Yeah, I made that thumbnail. I'm trying to get these thumbnails together so I can put something on there. So yeah, I made that thumbnail. All right. So until next time, Shalom Israel. Do I use salt? No, I don't use no salt. All right.